Now, not knowing what happens behind the scenes, and also the reason why we chose the topic again, it is because some of us may want to know more about the careers working with archaeologists or archaeologists alone. Maybe some of us around here are interested in archaeology. So we have done our research and our homework, so we have a problem. We have to come with a problem statement in order to solve the foundation of our research. So our problem statement goes as follows. Archaeologists need to collaborate with other experts, such as scientists, geologists, conservators, in order to understand sites and the history. But this process often takes longer because these careers, the people from different careers, have different schedules and they have different methods in how they do things, and they work in remote areas such as labs and offices. Therefore, it takes time for them to meet up, to make informed decisions, draft out and plan and share ideas. Now, this delays the solving of archaeological issues. Now, our first question before we had to do our research was, how can the collaboration between archaeologists and other careers be improved in order to reduce the delay of solving archaeological issues? Now I'm going to pass over to my team.
So for our method stage, we had to have tools, and the tools that we used were the phone and the laptops in order for us to conduct our research. And then later on, we took the information that we found on our research and turned it into questions that we were going to use in an interview that we had with Ms. Mandana. Ms. Mandana therefore paved a way for us to actually know how anthropologists and archaeologists work together. Later on, we went to Color Caves. Color Caves we got an information that we were not going to be able to get on the internet. Yeah, that's okay.
So in our methodology, we discovered that archaeologists cannot work along Western Asian sites, but they need help from other professions in order to start those artifacts. So we also have discovered that archaeologists work with historians which this information from written records, and also the geologists start the soil and the adjective methods.
Sorry for the our research question was, how can archaeologists collaborate with other professions to solve some mysteries? And then we have our hypothesis, which is what we think will happen. And then, if archaeologists may use improved communication methods and material technology to work with other professions, then archaeologists discover that they can solve more quickly and efficiently. We have our goal there is to build or to suggest better ways that can help the archaeologists and other professions to be able to work together, share information together, and also work together.
When we researched more about our problem statement, we found out that archaeologists actually use VR itself as the solution to that certain problem. So we decided to research more on VR itself, and we found out that it has many disadvantages, but the most crucial disadvantage is that it has limited graphics. So we came up with an idea to create a plug-in texture card. This card is a small software card that we insert into the VR itself. This card uses its data to make the graphic look much more realistic.
So you might be asking yourself what is so special about the texture card. So this plug-in texture card can provide ultra-realistic environments by using specialized pens. For example, a desert pen and a forest pen. When you insert this pen in your VR headsets, you will be able to see the ultra vision of the sand, for example, and the pyramids of Egypt. Of course, there are existing solutions that have been made to improve the VR graphics of the VR headsets. For example, they came out with GPU update, cloud rendering, AI upscaling, and gaze-focused rendering. But also, they do have their own disadvantages. For example, the GPU update is only for the PC VR and it is not portable. And the cloud rendering needs fast and stable internet, which can be a problem for professions when they are in remote areas.
Our plugin
Fabri, because he has been there for us emotionally and mostly on the robots and our research. And to also acknowledge our science teacher, which is Mr. Clark, she's not here, she could not be here. We would also like to acknowledge Inkcubeko for taking us on a trip to Cameroon to find more deeper information. And last but not least, acknowledge Miss Langa, the anthropologist from Canada that we interviewed to get an overview to enlighten us what is the difference between anthropologists and archaeologists. Thank you.
Okay, guys, well, can we give them a round of applause again? So in drama, there is an award that is very difficult to win, but it seems very easy. It's called Ensemble Award, okay? So it's when the team works together like a machine, like an old machine. So everyone just do their part. That was, from the beginning, we had a great choice of a song. We got the audience clapping. That means wake us up from the beginning. We're like, oh, okay, what's gonna happen? And when you introduce yourself as the chorus, that was beautiful again. And then the good Fabri or the teacher, it was a good idea to have the drama kid to do the opening. Because she stole our attention. I was like, okay. And then just few guys, you just need to improve your projection. But guys, that was the best, the best I've seen now.
Well done, Tombot developers. I really enjoyed listening to your presentation. I have to comment, totally complimented. I must also. Very nice entrance. There was good energy. It felt like I'm seeing a team coming on. It's like you all, what is that thing they say? Understood the assignment. You all were very cohesive, which I loved that. I loved that everyone was smiling. You all looked excited and happy to be here. The robotics judges, they're very sensitive. I can tell you this for free. They are so passionate about the robotics. So the minute you come in there and look bored, they pick minus points for core values. So you did really well by smiling and showing you are happy to be there.
I don't think we
are
are.
happy to be there. And
I thought we were. It doesn't look like it.
good energy that you came with. I love that you structured it.
It doesn't look like it.
Reading a research paper before they presented it. It's the right order. That's just what I wanted to
It was, yeah. Let's just assume not, Astrid. We're just going to assume not. Robot game. I thought we were doing both.
So you are saying your solution is to improve the collaboration between archaeologists and other professions, right? So this offline card that you designed is an improvement on existing VR systems that archaeologists are using to scope, I guess, in the areas where they want to excavate. So my question is then, how does the existence of that card assist the collaboration? I think that's the only thing that didn't come through here. Is the card right for everyone to use? How would they use that solution of yours to help their collaboration? I think you need to drive that point home a bit more. You are welcome to answer the question if you want to.
So the thing is, by looking at the markets and you looked at the graphics unlimited. So the us coming with the glass and the texture plan was to improve the graphics of the VR headset. By improving that, sometimes when using the VR headset, the information that is shared can be So us coming up with the plan implementation card can help improve that and to make the sharing of the information between these professions easier.
Okay, so basically everyone would have access to this card and the information is shared among the people. Is that what the point would be? Thank you.
Okay, guys, as the other judges have mentioned, it was good energy from the beginning. I enjoyed that. and I also enjoyed your presentation as well. And as Milan has mentioned, it was structured. I could understand that, okay, now you're giving a bit of a background on why you chose the research or the statement that you've chosen. And you also communicated the problem that was there. It was clear that, okay, we have a bit of a problem in communication with the other professions, okay? And I understood the methods that you used, because you also mentioned that you did other research tools that you used. You used like the presentation to the Kango cave, you had an interview, you used your phones as well, so I got that from you. And the results that you received from the research that you did, in terms of you understood that there is a need of collaboration with other professions, between archaeologists and other professions, and you also mentioned which professions that archaeologists are collaborating with. Like right now you mentioned your historians, and you did also link your solution to the problem that is there. And you also mentioned the benefits of the solution, or your solution that is there. You mentioned the benefits and why is it different and why is it special, because you even say you may think, or you may ask yourself, why is our thing special? You see? So I enjoyed it. You also came up with the limitations on when you were doing your whole research. So it was like a whole research. It shows that you planned your research and it had a flow. So, and hope. I agree with that flow. Go with the flow. Wonderful flow. You had a wonderful entrance. Entertainment value, top 5 for me. 5 entertainment value when you came up. Introduction. When you closed, you spoke at the right tempo. When you opened, no. You were rushing, you were fast, there was a nervous energy that I felt right here. Can you slow down? It will add a lot of value. Speaker number 3, those hands that you keep there, no? Are you a preacher or pastor? You go to church and not do something because you had to cross. Yeah. So just loosen up a little bit, okay? Just loosen up a little bit. I feel it, you know, a little bit of nervous energy, and you were a little bit soft, so project your voice. You've got a big tool here. You can speak loud outside. I know how you say, hey! You say, yeah. So use that voice. I love that you brought in the challenge. I don't think I understand yet how it's going to be fast. When you came up with, some of you when you said that, it's exactly how I felt. Some of you might think, what is this all about? How is it going to help? That's exactly what I felt, and I still don't have a proper answer to that. Maybe if you bring in a few pictures, you know, of what it looks like, and what the others look like, or you give me an image of something, and then when the card is in, I get this image of how it's clearer, it will make it clear for me.